Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm at Dwpbank, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that. Let's talk about the first bank crisis, of the Twitter generation, because that makes a huge difference how information is spreading now compared, for example, to 2008. Also talk about, Dwpbank situation and so on and so forth. Then the another important thing I would like to talk about is that Nasdaq aims to launch a crypto custody service in the second quarter of this year, and we have a German bank to offer Bitcoin trading to 1,200 affiliate banks on new platforms. So guys, all this in today's episode. Sorry, I caught a cold or something, so I have this kind of strange voice, a bit temperature, but the crypto market doesn't stop, so doesn't matter. The videos must come, and also in the next couple of days, I'm going to a conference, so I won't be here for 3 days. So another longer video will be again on Friday, but I'm coming with short videos meanwhile. And don't forget, if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every day I bring you a couple of fresh videos to keep you up to date. Subscribe button. Oh, that's it. Then you're getting the information, and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. So let's start it. Okay, and for the start, it's time to look at the market. So Bitcoin is 0.7% up, not moving really any direction at the moment. Ethereum 0.5% down. This makes Bitcoin $27,909 while Ethereum $1,762. When we're looking at the top gainers, SSV Network up 6%. Neo 5%, Mask Network 7%, probably this should be the number one here, but not major moves at all. And among the losers, also no big losers. So Singularity Net is now 4% down. We have here, Loopring 4%, and Dash, probably that's the third place. Then we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart here on the 4-hour one. We just basically hold ourselves around this level, waiting for the next move, doing so far the sideways things, waiting how the market reacts, which way the banking crisis going to go. But in these difficult situations, when bank stocks and the traditional financial system is kind of going down and being in trouble, actually globally, and this is kind of unfolding right now, Bitcoin is holding itself pretty strong, to be honest with you. Okay, now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is, let's talk about the first banking crisis of the Twitter generation. So of course, none of the crises are identical with the other one. However, there's a huge difference between now and 2008. Even that there was the time of internet and everything, social media wasn't as used as it's now. So now the generation of Twitter, it's spreading information extremely fast, which means, that, hang on, I wanted to share. So social media, mobile banking, and enhanced regulation mean that the financial crisis today would look very different from 2008. Social media not only allow rumors to spread more easily, but also much faster. And to be honest with you, you would like to have these information. I'm totally for social media because, they're blaming social media that it's actually bad because it can make the system collapse. But it won't collapse if it's working good. The problem, if it's not working good, you would like to know those information, because in the old age, put it this way, if there was an issue with the bank, you might didn't get the information on time, and by the time you got it, you couldn't access to your money. So now at least you get the information fast, but this causes different kind of issues. The bank runs are now online. You don't have to go literally to the bank, and you can transfer your money from one bank to another if you would like to. Of course, you can go to the ATM and take it out, but that's again queuing. So yes, we have to understand that if something bad is happening, it can spread now extremely fast, and we are on the edge on it right now. You know, the Fed, the US Treasury, everybody is kind of working on it, how to hide those kind of information, which can cause even bigger trouble, because yeah, we can see what's happening nowadays, and I'm not too, you know, confident that everything will go here smoothly, and you can see how Bitcoin started to shine in this kind of situation as people realize the things what's happening. When it comes to money printing, always the more liquid assets going up, the more riskier ones, just like Bitcoin. For example, look at this. This is the Fed's balance sheet. We are on the level where we were back in October. So basically in the last 6 months, they pushed it down, you know, step by step. It just from the 7th of March all the way up to here. This is what? Now the 21st, you can see. I do know that we're on the 27th, so probably it's actually higher. But even what we can see here, you know, balance sheet increased about 400 billion US dollar. What they have pushed down in the last half year. Look at this sharp increase, and it has just started. So guess what? It's the value of the United States, US dollar, evaporating, inflating it. So this is pretty bad and serious. And then look, for example, also on CNBC has reported a delisted credit default swap data for 5 banks, including JP Morgan, Bank of America, so the big ones, which just kind of shows the insurance behind it, that if, you know, there's a bigger collapse, how that money is they're insured, for example. So that's actually important, how information start to disappear for the public. Okay, there are many other ways, not just CNBC, but this is just an example, right? And then, for example, if you have Dwpbank share, going down the stock price. So German leader shares retreat for the 3rd consecutive day and have now lost more than 1/5 over the value so far this month. So in 1 month, Deutsche Bank, which is major, lost 1/5 of its value. There was a point when it was down 14%, but Friday it closed 8.6, and now on Monday it's slightly, tiny little bit going up after the drop, but it's not being strong. Of course, here many argue that Deutsche Bank is not another Credit Suisse. It's very important. 2 key aspects. First, have a look at their 4th quarter reports. Deutsche Bank report 1.8 billion euro net profit, giving it an annual income for 2022 of 5 billion euros. In contrast, Credit Suisse had a 4th quarter loss of 1.4 billion Swiss franc, bringing it to the full year loss of 7.3 billion Swiss francs. So it's Deutsche Bank is a different situation, more backup, put it this way. And second, Deutsche Bank liquidity coverage ratio is 142% at the end of 2022, meaning that the bank had more than enough liquidity assets to cover sudden outflows of cash for 30 days. On the other hand, Credit Suisse disclosed had to use liquidity buffers in 2022 at the Swiss bank fell below regulatory requirements of liquidity. Okay, so it's different, but bottom line is that if something's starting, something, you know, heavy, even big banks can go under because of the bank runs and all these things. So it's good that it's looking better, but you know, I'm still not confident. And yeah, to be honest with you, another fact, Jim Cramer is said that no worries about Deutsche Bank, and we do know he said it at Credit Suisse, Signature Bank, SVB, and historically, all the way back, he said it about, he was bullish on Rome. Okay, I'm just kidding, but I like this meme. So basically, he has really the record, Jim Cramer, that whatever he's saying, the opposite is happening. When he says it's time to sell Bitcoin, Bitcoin goes up. He's saying that, okay, now buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin. So whatever he's doing, and it's actually starting to get funny. And when he says positive things about Deutsche Bank, then that's the time that many people start to worry. Okay, but there's a joke part, but actually this kind of indicator, the Jing Cramer, has worked a couple of times in the past, but it's just a fun part of it. So anyway, bottom line is that the different situation where we are, and we are really at the edge to get even much worse. So there are a lot of uncertainty on the market at the moment, which is definitely not good. However, Bitcoin is holding itself pretty good in this situation, and this is actually crucial, to be honest with you. Okay, next topic. It's all about Nasdaq aims to launch a crypto custody service in the second quarter. Okay, sorry for the longer break. I had to just blow my nose. It's better to do it off screen. Right, so now we have here Nasdaq aims to launch a crypto custody service in the second quarter. This is actually massive. You know, Nasdaq intends to launch its custody service for digital assets like Bitcoin by the end of the the second quarter of this year. The exchange is among those traditional financial firms that want to play a role as intermediaries in crypto sector, which show a collapse of some major players. So we do know FTX and others collapsed, and then we have here Nasdaq stepping in. So the group is now working to obtain the necessary approvals from regulatory bodies that will allow it to provide such a service. I'm not sure how easy that will be, as we see now the regulations in the United States. But who knows? Who knows? This is what they're actually aiming for, and that's important that they're still going in this direction. So the initiative was first announced in September last year. It represents the first inroad into crypto economy for a company which runs actually the second largest American stock exchange by market capitalization of the traded shares. Nasdaq is huge. It's massive, and if they will offer crypto custody, that could be actually something good for crypto. My personal opinion, I wouldn't give them my crypto to hold it, because bottom line, not your private key, not your crypto. But that they offering this kind of service is definitely making crypto more popular. If Nasdaq saying, okay, I will do that. On the other hand, I would go for self-custody, not Nasdaq custody. Right, okay, and the last topic today is all about that the German Dwpbank offers Bitcoin trading to 1,200 affiliate banks on a new platform. So it looks like that Europe's biggest economy, Germany, is still for crypto. Here we have German Dwpbank to offer Bitcoin trading to 1,200 affiliate banks on new platform. Deutsche Wertpapierservice Bank, which offers securities processing around 1,200 banks in Germany, is creating a new platform. It's WP Next that will offer Bitcoin to all of its affiliates' retail customers in the second half of this year. So retail is also huge. You know, many times it goes just for institutional investors, but then we have now this is offering for retail, and we're talking about 1,200 banks, the affiliate banks. So that's again something for crypto, and that they believe that this is the way we should go. So you know, America, United States is doing what they're doing, but it looks like that the rest of the world believe that this is actually important. And you know, Germany, by the way, has been named one of the world's most favorable countries for crypto. So one of them, which is really for crypto, DZ Bank announced in February that it was adding crypto to its assets management service. DZ Bank is Germany's second largest bank by assets and the central institution for a network of bank copes with 8,500 branch offices. So second largest again for crypto in Germany. So yes, we can see how this whole crypto story is developing. Doesn't matter what's happening in the United States. There are so many other countries out there, and even there, the whole thing is not finished yet. Now they just would like to protect their control, and they losing control with the situation what we're having now. And this having Bitcoin, it's even gives them less control. So this is the gateway between fiat and crypto, the banks. This is what probably they worry about. But yeah, we will see. But as I said, this bank crisis can go totally different in the age of social media, Twitter generation, kind of, because the information are, spreading extremely fast. If now something happening, so panic can unfold much faster as it was in the past. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you'd like to get this daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So as I said, until Friday, you won't have a long video, but short videos are coming to keep you up to date. And with another long video, I'm back on Friday. So I wish you an amazing day, week, whatever. Have a good one. Bye-bye.